Archery was first adapted as a regular form of combat in 3000 BC by ancient Egypt. However, older than that, the actual concept of archery is about 20,000 years old, give or take. This form of combat is still somewhat used today, albeit it's mostly for sport. However, what you imagine when hearing the word archery is probably not what archery actually has been historically. You're probably thinking of a long-ranged weapon that comes with a quiver being worn like a backpack and is shot one arrow at a time. This perception of archery is not only not at all how archery has been done historically, it's also quite ineffective compared to its historical counterpart. The most effective forms of archery are when the archer is loading the arrows directly from their hand or from a belt around their waist to refill nearly instantly, and as well, effective archers can take less than a second to pull back and shoot, which is pretty easily demonstrated by the world's fastest archer, Lars Anderson. And you'll notice that this is not at all how Quincy, the son of Quincy, handles his arrows or bow. This begs the question, is he stupid? Or, more realistically, how is he hitting speeds of up to 5 attacks a second with such weak form and execution? The answer is probably because he has inflatable arm flailing two-man arms. No, really, swinging his arms around like this is 100% not sustainable. Even when doing normal archery, you can suffer from muscle strain, pulled muscles, bruising, sprains, bone spurs, and hell, doing too much archery actually deforms your bones to the point where archaeologists will be able to look at your skeleton and say, oh yeah, that guy worked with a bow and arrow. And on top of that, we're talking about a guy that shoots up to 6 times a second too. When Quincy does his ability, instead of shouting, come on, it should be a series of pain screams. Yes. Now, you may be wondering, what does this mean, Taiga? It means that Quincy should break his arms. His arms are likely broken already as well, and I'm all for it. I think it's funny. It will never take away, however, from how hot he is and how he is, in fact, my favorite hero. This was a shorter video, and one that took too long to script, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, perhaps like the video, subscribe to Taiga me, and develop a parasocial relationship so that you are unreasonably excited for everything I do online so I can eventually justify my dastardly deeds by getting a wave of approval from my fanatic supporters, no matter how horrible the things I do or say actually are.